I'm Stephen Cash from the Steady State. Some of you have heard us talk about a principle in resisting autocracy that we have nicknamed strange bedfellows. I want to explain that. What we've seen overseas is when there is a successful resistance to a growing autocrat or dictator, it almost always is associated with the building of coalitions of disparate groups from across a society, often groups who, in the absence of the dictator, were at odds with each other. Management and unions, students and landowners, the rich and the poor, people who care dearly about one thing or another. Many situations where those groups have fought against each other, sometimes literally fought against each other, but have come together, strange bedfellows, to resist an autocrat or dictator. And we think that's necessary here in responding to the growing autocracy that we see from the Trump administration. Again, we've nicknamed it strange bedfellows. What's sort of ironic is we're learning a little bit about that as our group, which tends to be a little bit on the older side and thus unfamiliar with things like TikTok and Instagram, are learning about collaboration and what it means and what it doesn't mean. We think that that's actually a nice manifestation of the concept of strange bedfellows. We're going to need to work across divides and across social distinctions in order to resist what we're seeing here. We've already found that not only possible, but actually quite fulfilling. As you would imagine, a group of people who are mostly drawn from the national security community, the CIA, the State Department, the Defense Department, often haven't had much contact with some of the groups that we're talking to a lot now. And so far it's been great. It's a little bit uncomfortable on both sides, but I think we have a shared belief in American democracy, in the rule of law, in the Constitution. We'd like to be back in a time where we can argue about policy matters without worrying that a wannabe dictator will not let us argue or debate or vote at all. Well, I hope you'll think about the strange bedfellows idea, and we can move forward in coalition and in alliance.